Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill. And it's time that we are going to play with the Caernarvon Action Kaku. Now, hear me out. The main reason why we are going to play with this vehicle, because the tank is currently on sale for 8,000 gold, and with a skin and with all the stuff, 20,000 gold, which is too overpriced. Don't even look into this deal, right? The last video we had with this tank was back in 2022, so it's about the time to review the tank and to see how this mother trucker feels like. Now, quick information, the tank is rated average in the best case scenario. Looks like community agrees with me, although it is not fun to play with this tank for sure. And in my opinion, for me, personally, I would rather play with Patria than this tank, but nevertheless, we are going to make it work. Quick information, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. We have two current drop campaigns going on. Obviously, the token store, which we had for a very, very long time, and at this point, you should have 45 tokens, right? But most important campaign running is skin commanders, right? So pretty much by watching one out of mentioned streamers, you can get 10 festive crew skins, right? So feel free to tune in into any of those folks' channels and farm the skins. Hopefully that makes sense what I am saying, and just have some fun. Make the content creators sit together in the tank and just overall enjoy yourself. Now, where the tank goes, I want to be very, very open with you and very honest with you. I think Caernarvon Action 10 isn't a great tank, okay? I do not think that this tank is one of those vehicles that, oh my bananas, you need to get this tank, otherwise you do not know what you are missing. Oh, it's so bad that you missed the sale. You know, it is Baza 2.0. Absolutely not. This tank is overall far away from being ideal. As a matter of fact, I would say the Tech 3 Caernarvon is just a significantly better tank. That being said, I would recommend not to buy this vehicle, and it's just simply bleh. It doesn't really have too many things to offer. Now, keep this in mind that in this game, the tank will feel pretty good because we are playing against the lower tiers, right? Whenever we are top dog in the field, we can actually have some fun and we can enjoy ourselves. Now, what is the problem of this tank? I do not really trust the armor that much. Honestly speaking, armor of this tank is far away from being ideal, unfortunately. The alpha damage, 230 alpha damage for a heavy tank. Yeah, you have DPM. I mean, you can burst this non-stop, like pew 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 pew, and you can slap the living crap out of the enemies in this way. But for me personally, no alpha means it is no bueno, if you know what I mean. But it is how it is. 230 alpha damage, 226 millimeters of penetration, 1000 shell velocity. If you are loading gold, you have a bit better penetration on pretty much 35 millimeters, right? Or 30 millimeters. Yeah, actually 30 millimeters. And a bit faster shell velocity. Is a game changer? You tell me, fellas. You tell me. So as you can see, I am definitely not a big fan of this tank, and I would not recommend anyone to buy it, although this is that type of vehicle that if you get it as a gift, right, you are not looking into the gifted horse mouth, right? This is how I look into all of this personally. Now, we are going to load the gold ammunition for obvious reasons, and we will try to beat the living crap out of every and each mother trucker that is trying to be aggressive over there. For obvious reasons, right? We just simply can. And this is where this tank can shine in a way that we can have non-stop burst power, right? And even Jack Tiger 88 isn't that scary tank for us because we have a similar burst fire, right? We are not too paranoid, we are not too afraid, we are not too sad. We are just making sure that every and each mother trucker that is getting involved here and that is making any pressure whatsoever will get punished, right? That's all we need for a full happiness. This was understands that he is sitting in a very, very, very bad position overall, but hey, we will try to support him to the best of our ability, right? That's what we are going to do. Speaking about the things that we are going to do, fellas, I want to have a proper hold down here for obvious reasons, and I want to make sure that every and each gentleman that is getting involved here, he is taking one for the team. I have no doubts whatsoever that, as you can see, they are just simply making pressure here. That's okay, not a big deal. We are fine. Kiliana is crossing through the middle, doesn't really change anything, it's okay. We are just paying a huge attention there, right? Not a big deal, fellas. Not a big deal. Beautiful. We are sitting on 2,800 damage. Skill, this tank looks great. Skill, I do not really understand why would you say something bad about this vehicle, honestly speaking. Yoptarai, what is wrong with you, Skill? You are going to slaughter everyone over there. Me? Slaughtering everyone? We will see. Time will show everything. So, first things first. In this situation, we have a very decent matchmaking for ourselves. Actually, decent, I think it is a wrong word to describe how good everything is looking over there. I would say it is awesome. It is not decent, right? And in this type of situation, all we need to do, we need to make sure that we are punishing enemies for their mistakes and for their stupidity. Not the easiest thing to do, but we are trying to do our best. We are trying to do our best and our finest, fellas. Good, Mr. Kiliana decided to be aggressive. I really do not want to take one for the team by this guy, but unfortunately I did. Unfortunate, I see the 87 is flanking us from behind. I know death is near. I am very well aware of that. And I know that I am going to die in a second. Am I going to cry over this? Absolutely not. I am feeling just fine. And we farmed 5,000 for ourselves because enemies just simply made pressure for us. That's great. I mean, amazing game. This is as good as it can get. And this is very good, fellas. I am glad that the game went this way and that I managed to show something absolutely amazing or phenomenal or however you would say. This is the best case scenario. Now we will see how the other games will look like whenever we need to trade or whenever, let's say, our team is going to be a bit better than enemy team is. So far, so good. Big fat thumbs up. Any bad tank or any other or any average tank can shine once in a while, fellas. This is as good as it is going to get. Would you look at that, fellas? Beautiful. We are coming back with a defeat, but what a defeat. I will take this defeat any day, any time. 4.9 thousand damage, 500 assisting damage, 2 kills, first class, high caliber. I mean, we were gaming, okay? We were gaming and we were slapping everyone going towards us. That was great. 127,000 profits because I was shooting quite a bit of the gold ammunition. Maybe unnecessarily, but I did what I did. I cannot complain about this. Beautiful game. Let's see what second game will bring for us, and I am pretty sure it is going to be hard to bump this, if you know what I mean, or to keep up playing like this. Ooh, this is not bad, fellas. Round number 2, Redshire Assault. Okay, I like what I see, fellas. We are playing, I like Redshire Assault whenever we need to defend the base. That's completely fine. We need to figure out how we are going to approaching this game and how we are going to make the Caernarvon work. We can play hold down to the certain extent, right? We can definitely play hold down to the certain extent. And by the way, fellas, if you do not know one or another tank armor, right? Keep this in mind. Go to the index page, find the tank, click on the 3D. You will see exactly how the tank is looking like in one or another case scenario, right? You can even find the 3D skins, how the 3D skins are looking like, and is it something you are looking for or not so much, right? I think this is important thing to highlight, especially if you are hunting for one or another skin available in the game, right? You can preview it in the index. Meanwhile, this is a bad situation. We are losing this side. That being said, we are going to relocate somewhere over there, I would say. I think we need to take this position because otherwise we are going to sit in the stinky poo-poo hole. As you can see, our heavy tanks are screaming and running away. That being said, we need to be very smart. How are we going to play this game and how are we going to get involved? Now, we have the Mr. Turtle, we have Mr. Oyopter Rifles. This is very complicated. It's okay, we are big boys, we are going to be fine, but we need to pay a huge attention what is happening over there. Oh my bananas. Okay, no complaints. No regrets. We do not want to trade. We want to beat the living crap out of the enemies whenever they are making one or another bad decision, as this gentleman does over there, right? This definitely looks complicated, I can tell you that much. It's okay. We are big boys, and we are using our pew 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 gun in order to make the most out of it. At least this is how I look into all of this. Good, we have some sniper schnitzels in the back. We are not going to complain about this. Good, Mr. Love is getting involved, and now we are booming. Okay, now this is the moment whenever everything will be pretty okay, and it will be pretty fine, at least in my humble opinion, right? Even though Love is getting involved here, I do not really mind it that much, believe me or not. And all we need to do, we need to make sure that this gentleman is getting eliminated from this game, right? That's completely fine. Love is eliminated from the game. That's great. And now we are fighting against the big teddy bear. Big meatball, fellas. This is a very, very, very good size meatball for us. Now, we are going to try to burst the living crap out of him. I'm not going to give up. I will try to get as much use as I physically and possibly can. Although, speaking about the game, it doesn't look very good for us, does it? I am getting ammo react for a second time, and I have a feeling that my time is going to be over very, very soon. Not ideal team, not ideal case scenario, but hey, that's what we have. Honestly speaking, with this result, I am feeling pretty good, because think about it. If I would keep playing over there, I would be dead instantly, right? Yeah, one of those sessions, but hey, score-wise, we are booming. Good. Good, give me more games like this. Thank you very much. Round number 2, defeat. But we are slapping, fellas. 2.8 thousand damage. 40 assisting damage once again. First by experience, first by the damage. Oh my bananas, fellas. Teams can be ridiculous. 33,000 profits. I was shooting a lot of gold, but understandable considering what kind of tanks we were shooting to. It's okay. Okay, last but not least, I do not have any influence in this game whatsoever. Tier 10 matchmaking, this is going to be brutal with the 3 artists and the bloody mountain pass. Yikes. This is not ideal. Okay, let's try to get the most use out of this anyways, right? At least this is our plan. Hopefully our team won't make pressure over there, so we can simply see enemies making a hardcore pressure for us. Hopefully that would work fine. And hopefully enemy team will just go brrr. I hope that our tier 9 dildo and cover 4 won't make pressure this way, but we will see. Yeah, unfortunately it doesn't look this way. Now, hear me out. This may look absolutely ridiculous what we are doing here, sniping with a heavy tank or something, but hear me out. This is as good as we are going to get, because pushing over there is going to be very, very dangerous, okay? I mean, very dangerous is not even the right description over there, okay? Because enemy heavy tank should be able to slap the living crap out of us. And honestly speaking, the best thing I can do over there is I can help our Arta to go on top of the hill, believe me or not. I try to do my best, I try to help this mother trucker, that's good. We need to figure out what is happening in this game, fellas. We need to figure out what is happening. Yeah, Vaka is here. Vaka is the most deadly mother trucker out there, fellas. Vaka is the most deadly mother trucker. He's going to slap everyone 750 in the face, and it is kind of a game over in this situation. I cannot play here. TS5 cannot play here. I wish and I hope that our guy would realize that, but we will see how the things are going to look like. So far, it looks pretty bad. And once again, please get into my side and think what am I saying over there. It's just not worth to play against the heavy tank that has 350 millimeters of the penetration. It is straight up crazy, right? Oh, Batchet, don't tell me you are going to go full trollolo. Batchet, yop tararai, what is happening, fellas? Okay. Well, this is, I can promise you that this gentleman will finish with us a bare minimum 6,000 to 7,000 damage. I cannot be aggressive, I should not be aggressive, I should not make pressure over there, it's just not a great idea, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. It's just simply silly. I can't do that. What I need to do in this type of situation, I need to wait until enemy team will try to make a bit of pressure like this. Whenever they are going to make a bit of pressure like this is the moment whenever we are going to get involved and whenever we will start slapping the enemy forces, right? This is the pure situation of this game, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what I am hoping for, I'm hoping that our guys will come back into the base, right? This is what I'm hoping for, but overall we will see, right? Overall we will see. Meanwhile, at this point we are gaming. At this point we can try to figure out how we can slap the living crap out of the enemy forces whenever they are going to make pressure for us. I would even consider to drop down here just to make a bloody crossfire for them, right? Although maybe it is not the best idea. Maybe I should just simply sit here. Okay, Vaka doesn't make pressure. That's good. Now we are dropping down. Now we are dropping down, fellas, that's good, and now we are going to say hello for Pantera. Or Progetto. Okay, beautiful, 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 that's absolutely amazing. Now we can start playing the game, fellas. Nothing too crazy, nothing unusual, now all we need to do, we need to make them to regret their life choices. Good, we have a very good tier 10 Hori. He's doing absolutely amazing job over there for obvious reasons, right? He has the penetration, he has the alpha damage, he has the mobility, he has agility, he can do absolutely everything over there, and he's just simply shredding those mother truckers who are making a bad decision. That's good. So in this situation, as you can see, fellas, our play is very, very different from the games beforehand. The main reason why is it so different is because I needed to be smart in this type of situation. I could not go like our cover 4 went here up front and expect for the best case scenario for us. That wasn't just simply smart. I am going on the tracking shot for obvious reasons to get all this tracking damage, so it is going to make our score to stay high. And even though we do not have the best damage dealt here, I am still feeling extremely, extremely fine in this situation. Now, we are going to simply follow Hori. Hori is a big meatball. He's like a daddy of this game, right? He's straight up daddy of this battle. That means we need to follow him and life is going to be beautiful and we are going to be okay. That's fine. We definitely cannot complain about this. What is the plan in this situation? Obviously to try to reach enemies in time, although you see how the games can differentiate depending on the matchmaking and depending on the situation. Against the tier 6s this tank, yeah, it's fine. I mean, most of the tier 8s are very, very good or very fine or amazing against the lower tiers. But whenever we are talking about the more, let's say, complicated battles like this, then if you go and play, if you go and make a hardcore pressure, the game is pretty much over. You will get two-shotted and, you know, you can't complain afterwards, or alternatively, it's just simply just not worth it to make pressure. Anyways, let's see the score. And we are back after the battle. It's okay, I'm not crying about this. 900 damage, 1,400 assisting damage. We saved it to the best of our ability. Hori, beautiful tank. We lately marketed it. He can shred towards the enemy. Pretty much he can shred everyone. As you can see, Vaka did 5,200 damage. Pretty much I was expecting 6,000. And our guys who try to be aggressive finish it either with 0 or either with 800 or either with a clip, right? So yeah. I think all in all, it was okay play, even though the performance and the situation was kind of a stinker. Anyways, overall, our performance with this tank, 33% win ratio is unfortunate, but 2,900 average damage and 600 assisting damage, it is completely fine. I am feeling happy for how I play this game. Now, is this tank worth attention, and would I recommend to buy this vehicle for anyone pretty much. Not really. I don't really think this is a great tank. I just simply think this playstyle is just simply bleh. It is not that great. Considering that there is Caernarvon, tier 8, you have a tank from the tech tree and it's significantly better than this tank. It's just not much what we can change about this. It's simply not much what we can change about this. It is not the best tank in the world of tanks. That's what I'm saying. Anyways, love you all. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a great time and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.